everybody, I am the Lazy Kiwi and welcome back to another Minecraft episode. So as you can see by the extra llama behind me, we have a new little llama over here. So now we have 4 in total. And I made this little armor stand of like a little villager, or well, a wandering trader, sitting around almost as if he's the one manning the cart, going from one space to another and delivering the little hay. I made a tree over here, so we now have this little area all set up looking pretty cute if you ask me. Coming through this way, however, I have another tree. So in total, off camera, I made 2 trees, and I think they both look stunning, spectacular, just absolutely gorgeous. But you'll have to let me know what you think of them. Last time I did say that I was going to do a little bit of mining off camera, and well, I did a little bit of mining off camera. So this is everything that I got. I got 21 diamond ores. This is from the last time, so in total I have 26. Hopefully, when I get fortune, this is going to be a lot more, and I can make full gear for everything, and hopefully have a few left as well. We are going to get ourselves a few of these villagers and search for a mending, which is definitely going to be the most important. So we're going to do a little bit of village planning as well, because we have this planned already, but I want a bunch of buildings in this general area, and that is gonna mean tearing down these buildings because they're just a little bit in the way. Today I also definitely want to start on my pig and chicken farm, which is gonna be in this general area. I feel like getting this area semi-completed would be a good idea, as well as the fact that I want chickens and pigs, so we're gonna get that going today as well. That's definitely not gonna take as long. Let's go ahead and break down these buildings. There we go. It looks so much more open here now with all of the buildings gone. So I definitely want to get a few more levels because we are going to need 30 levels if we want to enchant our pickaxe again. So I'm gonna breed up some cows to see if we can maybe get our level up. Of course, this is not the best method to get your levels up, but as you can see, I am very close to level 30, so I'm gonna breed up my sheepies as well and hope that we can get enough levels then. Please, little sheepies, just a little bit. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so this is the pickaxe that I'm talking about. I really hope that this is fortune. It'll make me so happy. I think I'll just be the happiest person to ever live. So unbreaking 3, and hopefully, okay. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's not fortune. So like I mentioned, I think now is a pretty good time to get started on our little farm area over here. So of course, I am first gonna need to gather up a few materials, maybe fix up the terrain a bit, because I don't know how this is gonna work exactly, and clear up a few trees. And once I have everything that I can possibly need for this, I will be back to show you guys my little process for this.
2 seconds later.
So now that I've done a bit of terraforming in this general area, we can get started on our first little area, which is going to be the chicken coop. So I'm gonna be using a bit of these trapdoors. I think maybe getting dark oak trapdoors as well could be a fun idea. Oh, and also if you're wondering about the oak, since last episode I had no oak, judging by the tires on that thing, I just ran into the forest over there and got oak from one of the trees there. But I am going to start on our little chicken coop. So I think how I want to do this is we're definitely gonna need some of the spruce. I think we can make our little chicken coop in this general area over here. So what I'm gonna do is this is kind of gonna be the stilts for the chicken coop, and I'm gonna use dirt. This will make a lot more sense in a second. I'm gonna use the dirt to make it easier to place down all of the trap doors that I'm gonna need. So then this is more or less the inside of the chicken coop. Of course, it's gonna go a little bit higher than this, but I like how this is looking. I think it's gonna be such a cute little space. And then for the little roof, I'm going to extend it out just a little bit from the main build. I actually also think that I want to make this a little bit smaller so that we have a 1-block entrance instead of a 2-block entrance. And just like that, we have a tiny little chicken coop. It's not actually that small, to be fair, but I think it's really, really cute. So to get in, I just open this trap door and then I can enter this area freely. Not that I really see myself doing that often, but at least this little area is done. So the chickens realistically will not be needing that much space. I'm gonna do the pigs somewhere around here. I actually think this even might be too big, so I'm gonna make it a bit smaller. But I do think it's gonna look a lot better once I add in the actual chickens, as well as some flowers and stuff around here. I'm also going to continue this path down towards that direction, as well as down towards that area over there. So I'm gonna have a little bit of coarse dirt as well as mud in this area. Then of course also a bit of bone meal to add some grass. And just like that, I already think this little area is looking 10 times better. Now for the little pig pen area, I'm definitely gonna make their little pen area a little bit bigger. I kind of want to see if maybe there's any like resource packs that change pigs to look like boars. I don't know what it is about boars, but they just seem more medieval-like to me. It could just be me, but that's kind of what I'm feeling for this. So I might look for a texture pack for that. Okay, there we go. Now that the roofing for this particular area is done, which that took me an embarrassingly long amount of time. I'm really never gonna disclose how long that took me because I am honestly so embarrassed. I am going to start with the flooring for in here. I mean, this is a pig's pen, so this area is going to be especially muddy. Then of course also some bone meal in this area to add a bit of extra grass and stuff. Ta-da! Now this little space looks really cute as well. Now the only thing left to do for this area is gonna be to get pigs and some chickens. Of course also the pathways, but I'll get to that eventually. Probably off camera because I do not want to do that today. I know for a fact that I saw a few piggies in this general area over here. So hopefully they are not too far away. Since I don't have carrots, I'm gonna lead them with my leads. Oh, there's also chickens in this area. That's lovely. Not seeing any more chickens close by, so I'll maybe have to venture out a little bit further to get some more chickens. But for now, we'll take this little chicken back to the coop. I got a whole nother 2 piggies and a chicken. This is such a lovely day. And they're not even that far from my base. Like it's right over there. Like a little baby. Please, I want to see a little baby chicken. Oh my goodness. Hello. I might get a resource pack to make all of the animals look a little bit different. That could be a lot of fun. But let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing that. Maybe you guys just hate resource packs on animals. But yeah, that is this entire little area completed. So as we know, this is not my main project for the day. I have got a few other things that I need to do. One of these things is going to be that I am going to build a library. I think it's gonna be around here somewhere because I already have the layout for this build, which is gonna be for my farmers. So I think making a build in this general area would be fun. But before I get started on that, I want to make a lectern. 1 lectern check. Here comes the fun part. This is gonna be a lot of work. So I honestly think the easiest way to do this is going to be to block off one of my little villager friends. Oh, what the heck, man? There we go. This is possibly the best way that I'm gonna be able to do this. Now, no villager is gonna be able to get to this lectern, but this dude. Oh, how did this happen? Oh, there's two of them in there. Oh my goodness, what the heck? Oh, you know what? I'll be back with you guys as soon as anything of interest happens, aka a good book, because this is gonna take me a while. I actually got mending on this dude really fast, so I am gonna lock in this trade so that we know he's gonna be mending forever and ever. Now I gotta do my little pookie over here. I am, however, gonna need another lectern. I think I can just take this one, but I'd rather be safe than sorry with that. There we go, lectern number 2. Now we can start with this guy to see if maybe we can get lucky and get ourselves some fortune. Again, I might be here for a while.
5 billion years later.
I finally got fortune 3. It only took me like half an hour. I also, when trying to do this one, found a mending that was 10 emeralds. 10. But unfortunately, I did not even have enough emeralds on me at that time to get that book. So, to get more emeralds, I had to kind of get myself a little farmer villager, which is this little dude over here. So now I can trade wheat to get emeralds, which was a lifesaver if I'm being honest. So of course I'm gonna need quite a few things if I even want to think about getting that fortune book. One of these things being an anvil, and I kind of wanted to have fortune before I had to mine these up, but that is definitely not the case at this point. So let me just quickly make a little tower of iron ore. Oh my goodness, we have a little bird's eye view of our base from here. We also have a heck of a ton of iron golems. Like, I don't know what's happening over there, but you know what? We're just gonna move along, get our iron, and start smelting it ASAP. What the heck? Where is my villager? What are you doing? How did you get out here? Oh my goodness, I knew this bed was only gonna cause me trouble. Okay, well, at least he is still down here, and he is still a fortune villager. Okay, so it's 19 emeralds and a book for that. I think I actually have 19 emeralds after trading with my little farmer dude. Now I can make myself a little anvil. I am gonna place this anvil all the way up here in this little area, because honestly this is possibly the best suited place for it. So now that I have an anvil, I have a book, and I have 19 emeralds. There is only one simple thing left to do. I am going to get myself this fortune 3 book. Oh my goodness, it feels so good to have this. I also have 30 levels, but of course I am gonna be spending a lot of these levels trying to enchant my little pickaxe. It only cost me 6 levels to do this, which is honestly fantastic stuff. Of course this is still gonna need mending as well, but I'll do that another time. But now that we actually have this, there is definitely some work to do. I am going to place all of my ores and mine them down to see how much we can get. You know, I probably should have checked the exact amount of all of these things before I started this, but I think once I get to the bottom and I have everything in my inventory, I'll put up a little thing on the screen showing how much of everything I had and then how much of everything I have now. Okay, the diamonds I'm going to mine on camera because they are arguably the most important out of all of these. I'm also getting a lot of XP from doing this, which is honestly the best thing ever. Hopefully no creepers come along at this very moment, because I think I will actually uninstall the game. Now I can actually check how much I have of everything. Oh my goodness golly, 51 diamonds? Okay, so for reference, here is the amounts that I had before, and then obviously what I have now, so that you guys can see more or less the work that the fortune did. Oh, this is just beautiful. This actually makes me excited to go mining again, because now everything is gonna be double to triple the amount that it used to be. So of course you might be thinking, oh Kiwi, you have 51 diamonds now, why are you not making yourself armor? Well, you silly goose, of course I've got to build my library before I can reward myself with diamond armor. I am gonna build this library, so I'm gonna do this in a speed build again. What the heck, all of these iron golems, it's actually quite scary the amount that I have, but you know what, I am very much protected. Anyway, like I was saying, let's get to building this library. So since I'm pretty new to this whole Minecraft YouTube thing, I want you guys to please let me know if these speed builds are a little bit too fast or if they are still just good to watch, because I am not sure if these are just a little bit too fast. Should I slow them down a bit, or are they good and dandy? Because I don't know, to me they feel a little bit fast, but I don't want them to be like half an hour long just for the speed build alone, because I want to do a lot of other things in the videos as well. So I want to have a little bit of a balance between it being fast enough to not be too long, but not too fast so that it is like almost dizzying to watch. But yeah, so this build is my little library. I really like how this turned out. I've never done a shape like this before on a build, so it was a lot of fun to try and figure out where the roofing was going to go and stuff. So I quite like this. Let me know what you guys think about this little build as well. So next to this, we are going to have our little farmers, and then I'm gonna have to figure out some more village layout plans for this area, because I want this to be kind of like a little street, quote unquote, because I want this area to feel like a little medieval town, and I think that's gonna be so much fun eventually as we fill in the buildings and stuff. But the next episode, I'm going to try to explore the nether a little bit. I'll get to more on that later on. You'll hear me actually say where I'm gonna go to the nether and stuff. Cause yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of things from the nether, and the nether is so scary. I am not prepared whatsoever, but I need to do it. It's a place that I need to go and explore. So next episode, we're gonna be doing a lot of that. But again, let me know what you guys think about this build. And there we have it, the little library. It is a really funky shape, I would say. I've never built anything like this before, but I quite like it. I think it's really interesting. So just to give you guys a little bit of a tour all around this build, I think maybe making a tree around here to kind of hide the blankness of that wall. Also, obviously making like this areas look a little bit prettier. But this is kind of the whole build. I also added this little sign saying the library. I think that turned out really cute. And when you enter the build over here, I have already placed in all of the lecterns. So this area is basically ready for the villagers. I am gonna make it a little prettier with like rugs and stuff, and just to make it look a little bit more interesting in here. But that is gonna be for later on. Coming up here, we have more little lecterns. Only one at this point because, well, I need to make more, and that takes a lot of resources, a lot of books. However, with this out of the way, there is still a few things that I do want to do for today's video. I am not going to be able to put villagers in here until I have set up a little station to turn them into zombies and then to cure them again, because as we all know, that is the way to do it with the villagers. So I am going to have to do that before I can get my villagers into this little library. So unfortunately, that's not gonna happen today, because if you know anything about curing villagers, you know that you need potions, and little old me has not even been to the nether yet. So when I was thinking about where I want to make my nether portal, the one option that was kind of a clear winner for me was going to be pretty far away from everything in like my main little town area, which is gonna be around here. I thought that right at the end over here was gonna be a perfect space. So I of course still need to map out where I want the walls of this village to go, but I think probably around here somewhere would be a really nice space to make my little portal. Now this is obviously not how I'm planning to leave my portal, because let's be frank, this is ugly as heck. However, this is how I'm going to leave it for now, because I am planning to do a whole design for this, and this is just not how it's gonna stay. But I do want to kind of get started on this. I actually do have gold boots. I was gonna go get gold gear, but I have gold gear. So we could actually just straight up go and see where this portal is going to lead us. Oh my goodness. We are in the red biome, meaning we're in the picky biome, meaning I am scared as heck to be here. What the hell? So I'm not gonna explore the nether today. I just kind of wanted to see where I was gonna come out. And now that I know, I can go back because I am so scared to be here. This is horrifying stuff. I'm not really gonna explore the nether until I have my diamond gear and probably enchant it a little bit. So I might do a little bit of off-camera grinding to get my levels up. But speaking about a diamond gear, as you may probably guess, it's time for me to get my diamond gear. What the heck? When did I get these crimson roots? So I'm gonna take my diamonds and we are going to start off with a little chest plate. Cover me in diamonds. Yes, of course, of course. I'm gonna do all of the gear, so like helmet, booties, all of that. And we still have a whopping 27 diamonds after we've made ourselves a full set of diamond gear. Oh, and it's beautiful. Look at us. Oh my goodness. I feel just spectacular. Wow. So to try and get my level up a little bit more, I am gonna go ahead and breed my chickens. Oh my goodness, I actually got a little chicken from that. What a beautiful day to be alive. So I think once it is nighttime again, I will just go ahead and farm some mobs. But in the meantime, I am going to start extending this pathway to go all the way to my brand new build. Oh my goodness, it's a baby zombie. It's a baby zombie. I was not ready for that. Listen, I'll face anything but a baby zombie. But now that the pathway is extended and it is nighttime, I can try to find myself some mobs, which is going to be difficult with all of my iron golems. And still, oh my goodness, there's a cat in here, what the heck? I mean, it's fate. The world has sent me this kitty to tame. I don't even know what I was gonna say, but at this point, it does not matter because there's a cat in my house. Eat the fishies, please. Oh, thank you. What a beautiful little kitty. But now that all of that is out of the way, this is basically the idea for this town so far. The pathway is gonna go all the way down there, extend into different directions as well, and we're gonna have a lot of these cutesy little builds here. Some will be bigger, some will be smaller, but it's gonna be like a little town-esque vibe. I'll maybe eventually make a little motel or something for the villagers to sleep at, or just little houses for them in general. But I feel like this is gonna look so nice once everything is done. Next episode, however, we are going to have to explore the nether to find some nether warts. I think that's what it's called, because we need to make potions to cure our villagers after we have zombified them. Do let me know what you guys think about this build, however, and thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy today's video, please do consider liking and subscribing to my channel, and I will see you all in another video. Goodbye, everybody!